Hello guys and welcome to the channel. I am Marv and this is Readings by MarvelousMadame Tarot. Hey guys, hello Marvelous Tribe. I missed you guys. I am back from vacation, well rested and ready to get back to the grind. Thank you so much for allowing me to take that time off, those of you who didn't know. For those of you who checked on me and sent me well wishes on my trip, I appreciate you. But now, Boss Lady is back. Let's get back to things, guys. Before I get into the rest of the announcements, and if you're, I just wanted to let you know that this is the intro. So it will be time stamped just like the rest of the stamps. So if you're interested in skipping this, please go ahead and do so. You can watch for your sun, moon, rise, and then Venus, or if you're cross watching, every time stamp you're interested in will be below for you. Okay. For the rest of you who are going to stay here with me, let's just go through these a little bit quickly, and so I can get you out of here and we can get to the content. So the first announcement is about the $35 summer special, which originally expired on September the 8th. I am extending that, guys, to September 14th and 15th. That's going to add an additional 8 slots. Please book accordingly. Some of you guys had hit me up, and I've already got a reschedule and another booking already on that weekend. So I decided to be fair to the rest of you guys and open it up. There will be a new fall special. This is my official announcement that will run from the first day of fall, which is the weekend of September 21st, 22nd. And this special will go from September the 20th, a couple days before the first day of fall, all the way until the end of the year. So please book accordingly. So if you cannot get the summer special, the fall special will be here through December 31st. Okay. My availability will be updated. Book accordingly. All right. And if you caught my wax shop on Etsy, you're probably going to notice that the Etsy prices for the candles are a little bit different than the price point on my website. That is not a mistake. That shop was supposed to be closed, but I've gotten a couple of orders from over there. I really didn't want to. My Etsy shop should be on vacation, but some strange reason, they have been allowing sales to go through. So, if you know, I'm going to, honor the orders that have come through, but those prices have been altered. So, you can always shop with me at my website directly, but if you prefer to go through Etsy, then there is going to be a $3 difference in what I'm selling them for on my website versus Etsy. And that was just what the original pricing was. That is not a mistake. A couple of you have hit me up about that. I'm not going to change it. So if you want to purchase the candles at a cheaper price, then just come to my website and you'll get them cheaper. Okay. And that's that. The last announcement is we're kicking this month off with a hidden truth reading. This is going to be our collective reading at the top, and then it's going to be an all sign after that. Okay. So we're going to be doing collective, and then I'm going to break out into the all signs. That is going to take a little bit longer to edit, but it will assist me so I don't have to upload 13 different videos, because I'm really trying to get as much content out as I can this month. And that is that. Thank you so much for allowing me to get all of this out. I have been gone for about a week now, including the weekends. Let's get into it. Thank you for your patience, and I'll see you in your specific videos. Thank you, guys. Hello, guys, and welcome to the September 2024 Hidden Truth Collective Reading. We're going to go ahead and jump right into this. Remember, everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and in the pinned comment. Let's get into this. We're going to start with a Hidden Truth reading for the collective. What do we have? We're going to pick one card that I'm going to read intuitively, and then we're going to get into the cards and we will clarify. You know how we roll, okay? What is the hidden truth? The truth that is being hidden from the collective. I know I messed everything up. Collective, you have an individual energy that is coming up right now who is acknowledging that they have screwed something up. They have messed everything up. Intuitively, I am definitely feeling this individual's energy. They feel guilty. They feel guilty. They know that they messed everything up. And let me also say that this individual did not admit this to you. This isn't something that this person wanted you to know. This person decided that they wanted to possibly deflect, run, ghost, and do every damn thing in their power to actually avoid the truth. That's why it is called hidden truth, okay? Let's go ahead and go in with the tarot. This feels like a ghoster, someone that you walked away from. You're definitely not with this person anymore. This person possibly had to take some time away from you to come to the realization that they screwed everything up. Once they had a time alone for their with their ego, they realized that. I'm also going to go one step further, collective, and tell you that this is a very this is a person that chose their ego, but there are also a lot of insecurities behind this as well. Let's see what we have. Show me, spirit. Yeah. We're leading with temperance. Thank you, spirit. Our heart place does show the Page of Swords. What else do we have, spirit? So I can tell you right now that this person is moderating. I'm really feeling like this person is planning their comeback. I don't know what type of time they're operating on because, you know, you can only do so much. So I don't know what type of time they're operating on, collective, but this person definitely has an energy. I feel like with temperance, they're taking things one day at a time. This person knows that not only did they mess up everything with you, this relationship was the catalyst of bigger things happening in their life and bigger realizations. Maybe you were the one, judging by this Queen of Swords and this Page of Swords that I haven't told you about yet that has come out. You were the one that ripped the Band-Aid off. You were the one that poured gasoline in the wound. You were the one, your actions, your words were the one that woke this damn person up from their sleep. And you were the one, dare I say, that didn't take their shit. It hurt you. It was extremely hurtful, but you didn't take their shit at the same time. Okay. I feel like it's easy to sit here and say, you know, what happened. You know, it's easy to say, okay, collective, you know, you did what you had to do, but your pain and what you had to go through to get over this it never occurred to them. They didn't care. They never gave a hell. And I feel like now they had time. It's been some time. For some of you guys, with this being the major arcana for Sagittarius, you guys could have broke up in Sagittarius season. There's a Sagittarius energy that is coming through, or this person is a Sagittarius, or you have it in your chart, collective, but there was a active energy that didn't want you to know, an immaturity, where a person just didn't want you to know how they felt. They were not interested in, you know, coming forth with the truth. A very immature type of communicator, I'm feeling. Heart play shows Page of Swords. This individual is spying. This individual is very curious to see what you're up to. This individual has been overthinking, Page of Swords. This is that air energy. Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. This individual is hella, if that's the word, curious to see what the hell is collective up to. They not talking to me, so who in the hell are they talking to? You're showing up here as the Queen of Swords, collective. They're showing up here as the Page of Swords. Already I'm looking at the fact that this is an imbalance in the way that you guys communicate. They communicate very much like a messenger of sorts. They are the ones that will send the message to say shit to see what you're going to say. Very immature. They don't speak with intention. They speak in I'm going to say this to see what collective's going to say type of thing. I feel like you got tired of it. You got tired of the garbage. You got tired, and You're not going to stand for this type of energy. As a matter of fact, they know it because you're showing up as the Queen of Swords. So you're not with the lies, tricks, cheats, and deceits. You were not with that, and you don't want to deal with that. It's just as simple as that. And I think that it really blows their mind that you're standing your ground. You know that they don't get a seat at the table with you unless they come through with the truth. Period. Unless there is truth to be told, you don't want to hear it. Okay? You're not interested in what they have to say. Past shows the Knight of Pentacles. This person had you under the impression that they were on something that was real. And I think what they end up showing you is that they're not real. I think they ended up showing you that they dangled a relationship in your face as a means to keep it going and going and going and going, so they never really had to make a decision. It wasn't consistent, or maybe they didn't show you anything and they just act like it. But I can't not say that they didn't show you something, because a Knight of Pentacles, that's that our knights are the people that make the movement. So I don't want to say that. I will just say that maybe that's why you stayed, collective, because you saw something, but maybe they were a Knight of Pentacles when it came down to moving, but communication wise, they're a page. Already we have an imbalance, and we still have an imbalance because you're showing up as a queen. I feel, collective, you knew what you want and this person didn't know what they wanted. They moved like a knight, which was enough to keep you there, but they spoke like a page. So we're talking about a very immature individual. Top of the deck shows now they're walking into their passion, because now we have a King of Wands. So now they're waking up to what they want. Temperance is tied back to this King of Wands. This person definitely has fire in their chart. I'm definitely going to point out that if they're not a fire sun, I don't feel like this is sun as much. I feel like this is probably moon, or I feel like this is definitely Venus or Mars. Needless to say, this is what I am showing. I feel like the only major arcana is Temperance. I can let you know that this person is going to want to come through. They're going to want to apologize. They want, right now, they want to make sure that you're interested. They don't want, because that ego is very important to this person. I'm just telling you, collective, the ego is extremely important to this person. Okay? Extremely important. Extremely important. And I feel that they want to come in. Okay? And what they want to do is they want to moderate. They want you to, they're taking their time, but they want you to take your time. They wish that they can even make a proposition with you, because they really do have a message for you. It's more so, I'm curious to see what the hell collective is up to. I think that what they really want from you ultimately is they want another chance, but this person wants you to reset, and they want everything to go back the way it was. They want to acknowledge that they messed everything up, but they want to moderate and take things one day at a time. They don't want to rush, but they also don't want to, they never wanted to rush, collective. They don't want to go fast. They don't necessarily want to go slow. They want to go steady. Does that make sense? I don't want to go too fast. I don't want to go too slow. I want to go steady. The reason why this may be a problem for you is because it's like, we tried that. In the past, you guys tried that, but I don't think this individual was on the same page with you. I think they felt that as long as they had you under the impression that they were doing something, or they were showing you something, as long as they were doing that, they felt that you were going to be okay with that. But you proved that that wasn't enough, okay? We're going to go ahead and round this out with the Truth Oracle. And we're going to remove everything and only focus on what remains here. Okay. What do we got, Spirit? We got, come on. Yeah, this person is ascending, level up, progress, promotion. This person is definitely ascending to a higher level of just maturity. They're ascending, okay? And then we have taboo, limit, crime, forbidden love, and curiosity. This person knows that it may be wrong to think about you. They know that, you know, after everything that you guys have been through, that it's like it's a line that I'm thinking about in the love song. It may be taboo. I feel like they know that you think that they're full of shit. But it may be taboo for them to come to you and say, you all that I think about and blah, blah, blah. But they're serious. And they're trying to level up and get to the next level. They know that there's been limits. They know, I don't feel like it's a crime. I feel like it's not a crime to love you. It's not a forbidden love. But maybe some points of they're in their inner, I don't want to say inner wisdom, but some place deep down inside, they never wanted to go there. They never wanted to go there. They were always afraid to go there. And I think that they can no longer stand it. They can't stand it anymore. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? What remains is temperance, strong Sagittarius energy, or very strong Jupiter in the chart. It could be either fire as well. I'm getting fire because that night of, that King of Wands did come out. This person knows exactly what they want now. Before they were okay with showing you a little bit and wasting your time. Now they still want to go slow and steady, but now they know what they want. And with that combination, you can't lose, because I don't think you're going to trust them anyway, even if you do decide to give them another chance. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and in the pinned comment. Thank you so much, guys, for listening. And I will see you in the next one. And we're going to kick off. And the next timestamp, we will be reading for Taurus. Thank you, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your Hidden Truth reading. Let's get into this. What truth is being hidden from Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What truth is being hidden from Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth? Okay, so I can let you know now whenever I get to the third shuffle, Taurus, and nothing has come out. This person, I can tell you right now that it's hidden, and it may be even hidden from themselves. This may be a truth that Spirit wants us to know, but this person has buried deep down within them because they really don't want to say, yep, I want to be more than just friends. You friend zoned the person. And the reason why you friend zoned them, intuitively, I am picking up on the fact that it was either a false start, you couldn't get right, and it kept going, and you kept hitting the same roadblocks with them. I'm kind of feeling right now that it's anybody's reading, meaning that it could be either of those situations. I do not feel like this is new, but it could be. I'm going to give you 3 different scenarios right now before the cards come out and kind of lock down what we're talking about. So for some of you guys, you are seeing someone and this person no longer wants to be friends. And they want to be more than just friends, actually. So right now, you guys could be doing you. Everything is fine. It's real loose and casual. But maybe they're ready to take this situation to the next level. They don't want to say anything to you because they already know how you feel about it. If especially the energy that I was getting from those cards and the fact that I had to shuffle that many times just to get a card to come out, it typically gives me a little bit of the personality of the individual that you are screwing with or messing with or dealing with. This could be a situation where you guys are just friends and you're doing you. and you both are on the same page, but this person may want to change things. For those of you who are dealing with a past person, you friend zoned this person after dealing with them. They no longer, now they want more. They want more of you. They miss you. They want to take this to a level other than friends. And finally, for those of you who met this person casually and had been on in a situation where it was all these false starts, and every time you guys were going to dip your toe in the more than just friends, something fell apart, they want to try again. It's either one of the two. All right, let's see what the tarot has to say about this situation. I've read that card intuitively. What's being hidden? What else do we have for Taurus? Well, it's definitely leading with the Chariot. So yeah, I want to be more than just friends, and they're ready to take this to the next level. Chariot energy. Oh wow, they're serious. Heart play shows the Three of Wands. What's our next card? Three of Wands. Four of Wands. I'm sorry. So this person is thinking about marriage. So right now, and then here is the King of Swords. All right, so I'm going to tell you all three of those situations still apply. I have not gotten to the top and the bottom yet. Let's just focus on our three. We're leading with the Chariot. So what does that mean? That means that we're doubling down on that I want to be more than just friends. And not only do I want it, I'm not just thinking about it. You know, that's the truth. King of Swords. I've come to this realization. This is the truth. Ain't nobody to lie to no more. There's no reason to miss no words. There's no reason to play any of these games. This is it. I want to be more than just friends. I have all of the willpower that I can charge forward. Whatever decision I make is okay. But this is major. This isn't just I want to be friends and this is a new beginning. No, this is I want to be more than friends, and this is the Chariot. This is action. This is success. This is willpower. This is what they want to do. They like, I'm not about to play with you no more, Taurus. The time is over with. Listen, whichever one of those scenarios that I pointed out before I got these cards out, that's what they want to do, and they want to charge forward in it. I'm going to tell you which one of those resonate the most, but I'm going to wait until we get past and present, okay? Heart place showing the Four of Wands. I feel like either one of those scenarios would work except the false start person. If this is constantly a false start, we start, we stop, we start, we stop. I don't feel like there's enough chemistry to really make that work where they could be thinking about marriage or seeing you in a long-term commitment. They can see it, of course, but nothing has been evidence that's going to show that it's been successful. And I'm kind of feeling like with this Four of Wands, this is also an energy of an individual who already has feelings for you, Taurus. But take it as it resonates. Because this person could have had, feelings for you this entire time. But you can't, and if they feel like they want to marry you, and there's been several, missed opportunities, then this person is idealizing marriage, because realistically speaking, there's been no evidence that you're the one for this person, other than what they see. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you really need to dig in there. I'm just too grounded to be able to look at somebody and be like, okay, you're the one. That's what you do when you're younger. So that's for some of you guys, okay, if this is a false start with a person that you actually never had a relationship with. For others of you, I feel like those other two scenarios resonate better with the way the cards are laid. If this is an ex, they already love you. And this is the person that you are currently friends with, benefits with already. They want to be more than that, period. And the King of Swords is here indicating, Taurus, that they've been through a moment, or they've been through their own truth. And it's they've wrestled with this in their head already. I feel like the hesitation, honestly, is going to violate some type of rule or violate something that you guys are already doing. This is that uncomfortable conversation where a person catches feelings. And when you catch feelings, Taurus, let's be fair, Taurus and Venus and Mars here. You done been in situations before with folks. If you can stomach being friends with benefits and then your feelings get a hold of you, I'm going to speak for the collective and say, you know exactly how that goes. We go after what we want. We don't play games. So How disappointing is it for a person to say, I mess with you like that, but I really don't want a relationship. I like the way things are going. And for some of you guys, you're going to have that uncomfortable conversation with them. All I'm asking is that you try to look at it from their perspective if that's your reality. But this person, and if this is an ex, proceed with caution. You know, they're an ex for a reason. You heard all of the old cliches, you know, whatever they did before, they'll do, yada, yada, yada. It's going to depend on you and how you view faith, how you view and handle people. If they change, are they capable of changing? That's going to be up to you. Maybe this was a situation, Taurus, where, for those of you who this is an ex, maybe you wanted more and this person wasn't ready. Now they want to come back and say, hey, you walked away from me because at that time I wasn't ready to be more than friends. I wanted things to stay the way it is, but now I'm ready. So it's going to be up to you if you decide to give this person a chance. But their truth is that you're the one and they want to take this to the next level. Past indicates, yes, you guys did argue about it. I feel like this is either an existing friends with benefits situation or this is an ex, because in the past we're looking at defensiveness. They defended this shit. This is it. See, I knew it. You wanted more in the past now, and they fought you and defended their stance. They defended their point of view and their position. Like, no, we can't do what you want to do. You look at the situation or our relationship from one perspective. I can't give you that. They didn't tell you why. They didn't tell you why. I don't know what I'm going to extend this month. Probably the monthly readings. But I wish I can extend this. You know what? Let me grab this other deck, Taurus, because I want to let you guys know. They didn't tell you why they didn't want to do it. Let's see. Why is this Seven of Wands here? They defended it. They defended this shit for tooth and nail. And you couldn't understand why. What do we got? They were thinking about it. They was unsure. Four of Swords. They didn't know. And they didn't want to tell you that. Ah, Ten of Cups. Okay, so, okay. Taurus, you wanted this on a different timeline than they did. They wanted this. Four of Swords to the Cups. They saw you as they just didn't tell you. This is real retarded because it's like, okay, well, if you felt this way, give me one more card. Then why the hell didn't you just tell me? So for those of you, what's this last card? Okay, they fought you. This person has a tendency of sabotaging shit. Yep, look at this. I can't even make this shit up. Wow, Spirit, if you don't come through today. So in the clarifying deck, the card that's representing the past is the Seven of Wands, the same damn card. In the main energy, the card that's representing the past is the Seven of Wands. I hate to say this to you, and the top of the deck is the Three of Pentacles. And look, the card under that is the Four of Wands. Completely different damn deck. Wow. What I'm going to say is with this Four and Five of Swords, this person had an internal struggle. This had nothing to do with you, Taurus. And I hate to say that, but this person is extremely cerebral. They're in their head. They sabotage themselves because they get so caught up in everything that can go wrong and focusing on the negative. I think that this Ten of Cups is what they saw. You both had this, but they just could not give you an answer in a timeline in a time frame that you were okay with, because they were not telling you anything. They didn't know how to tell you, well, I fight myself on this. One part of me wants to do it. The other part of me doesn't. That part that didn't want to take things to the next level when you were ready, they couldn't explain that to you. And because they kept going back and forth, sometime they're in, sometime they're out, you couldn't take this anymore. This person, this is what they do. Also, I feel like they pick fights too with you. They defended shit and they would rather pick a fight with you instead of just being honest with this Five of Swords. Also, I feel like they were fighting themselves and they were also fighting other people. This also means that I'm getting so much from this person. Look, and you let me know whether this resonates, Taurus. This also means that your idea and their idea of a 10 of cups, this happy life and this overpouring of love, this is letting me know that their environment or something in their version of a 10 of cups was not the happily ever after that you saw. I'm going to take it one step further and say that this person just did not have at the time or something within them, the way they were raised. This is personal. So that side of them that was unsure, they didn't want to maybe disappoint you, but there's some chaos and conflict and fighting and just it within the way that they were raised or their immediate environment right now. And they knew that if they had taken this to the next level, that you were going to be a part of that, and they didn't want you to leave them because of that. That's going to be for a certain amount of you. That's why they fought you, okay? They fought you on this because they didn't want you to see that. Top of the deck indicates that there is a temperance card. So they want you to take things one day at a time with them, because I feel that they are purging and making some necessary changes. And the cards evidence this as well. In the heart place, they want and desire a marriage and a happy life with you, Taurus, okay? The temperance means that they still are working on things in their environment. And the chariot means that they have all of the willpower and success and the we will be successful. So it's not for lack of loving you, okay? Let's focus on what remains. And we're going to close this out with a truth oracle card. What remains here is the chariot and temperance. Remember, this is a truth that they just came into a realization of, okay? And you could be dealing with Cancer, or you could be dealing with someone that has strong Sagittarius in their chart. It was definitely a family dynamic. All right, so here we go. 3 cards popped out. And we're going to take all 3 of them and close you out. All right, the first card is sing. This is soul, sing, praises, and performance. If I can speak, Taurus, some of you guys did sing around this person. If you sung and you have a good singing voice, they missed that. If you were really silly and you sung songs and things of that nature around them, they missed that. They sing your praises. They really do go around and tell people how wonderful you were. And if they have an opportunity to get you back, they're not going to fuck it up this time. Excuse my language. And finally, performance. I also feel like this is a performance appraisal. They feel like what you did in this relationship was the all be all, and it couldn't have gotten any better than you. We do have mirror, reflection, reference, distinguish, and appearance. They have been doing a lot of reflecting, as evidenced with that King of Swords card. This individual has been in a very reflective type of energy. When I clarified, if we go back, that 7 of Wands that was in the clarifying deck, when I clarified 7 of Wands, what came out was that 4 of Swords. And that was an energy of reflection, but it was rest. And, you know, they racked their brain over this. You have no idea how hard it was for them to practically lose you and let you walk away, all because their communication is deficient. Think about that. The fact that you would rather lose somebody than just tell them how you feel must say something. And then we have trash, waste, worthless, and mouse. That's interesting. This means a lot. I feel like maybe this means that this is an energy of them realizing that there was a lot of time that they wasted. I feel like some people in their environment that came out in that 5 of Swords, they have taken out the trash. And I feel like mouse. How do you get rid of a food source? How do you get rid of a mouse? How do you get rid of a rat? You eliminate the food source. So that card that represented their environment, I feel like they cleaned some shit up. Whatever was represented in their home environment, or whatever that was, whether it was a thought, whether it was a physical person, they've got rid of that particular individual. That's the reason why they're ready to be more. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box, and you and your collective, Taurus. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Cancer, welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. Let's get into this. What truth is being hidden from Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What do we have? I hide behind material things. Aha. Well, Cancer, you sure know how to pick them. I'm included in that. This particular individual hides behind material things. This is what I've observed in life with people like this. If this person hides behind material things, Cancer, then this person is very insecure. They don't like themselves. They don't really love themselves. They measure their worth based upon the shit that they can buy. As a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, wherever your Cancer is, you know this. I mean, you're extremely intuitive. You already knew this about this person. But this card isn't indicating whether you are with this person or not. I'll let the cards dictate that. But intuitively, I can tell you a little bit more. This person does hide. So I have an individual, I know an individual in my family that's like that. Every single time you point out a flaw, this person is going to remind you how much they make, what type of job they have, and this, then the third. And I'm going to tell you, I can relate to that being an earthy moon. Sometimes this person does have an earth moon. I'm not going to say which one, but I'll tell you which one I have. It's Capricorn. So yes, this person hides behind material things. That means that this person emotes materialistically. However, they might be one of those contradictive people that hide behind material things and not be materialistic or be stingy as hell. We'll see if the Four of Pentacles comes out. And they like to hide. So it's a little bit different from the person that I just got through describing in my family, because this person did come from nothing. So every single time there is something that's pointed out in his personality, he's quick to tell you, well, this person don't make more than me, or this person this and this person that. And one of the things that I learned before I started my own business was it can be all taken away just like that. That was a snap for those of you who couldn't hear that. So, you know, you have to pivot. You have to learn how to deal with the ups and the downs. More power to you. But that's one way. But for this card, I'm feeling like this person has a little bit of that. But I feel like this person did grow up not having anything. And they don't want to experience the poverty maybe that they experienced when they were younger. And because they don't love themselves, they don't like their appearance. They may have a really weird, it may be one of those things where they're not outwardly attractive by what society tells us attractive is, Cancer, but they may be riding slick, or every time you see them, they look like they have money, and that's complete and utter BS. What else do we have? This person works extremely hard, so I will give them that with the Eight of Pentacles leading this. They hide behind material things, but they are very diligent and cultivating their lifestyle. But mentally right now, they don't know how to sacrifice. They're trying to achieve something in this with you, or in the past they tried to, and they get so wrapped up in their material things and their job that you guys are possibly not together because of the neglect. Ah, there it is. There you are. They know this. They know. Hiding behind material things is something that they have done and a part of their personality. Again, now that I see the Eight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Heart Place, and our Two of Cups, I feel like, you know, this is a coping mechanism. This is one of those situations where they feel that this is what they have to do because they really don't want anyone to see beneath that. If they remind you, you know, how much money they have, or, you know, throw their Tesla and whatever else in your face, Cancer, then that means that I really don't have to take responsibility for who I am on the inside. And the person that's on the inside is extremely insecure. And really what's being hidden from you is not just that they hide behind material things, but they very much so value this Two of Cups that you guys have, this bond. And I think that it's something to be said about this too, because I feel like you were the only person that possibly were able to see through that facade. Remember when I told you as a Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, you know? Exactly. You already know. And I feel like you probably came close to really seeing them for who they were worth. And I'm not going to say close. You did. So you don't give a hell about these material things. You like, so what? Because to me, if you fucked up on the inside, excuse my language, I'm not interested. It's like, I'm not, listen, I don't want to deal with you if you use those material things as a weapon. And I think that this is how they're accepted in their peers, and that says a lot about your peers then. You know what I'm saying? But this is something that they have to they have to in turn put a stop to. The heart place, showing the hangman. I feel like this is an individual. This person, they value you. They feel, in my opinion, that you are worth waiting for. There's something to be said about the hangman that is here in the heart. I feel like they have to really dig deep, guys. They have to dig deep. And in the heart means that they have to learn how to slow down and surrender to this. And I think that is a major thing, because when a hangman obviously is sacrifice, and it's not doing anything until there is a major sacrifice and surrender. And it's timing. Okay. In their heart, what they've had to do, because I feel like they've sacrificed the wrong things. I don't think you guys are necessarily together, Cancer. And, you clicked on the video, obviously, because you were interested in what was being hidden. So if that's why you're here, they have to understand that the way that they view love, a shift of perspective is needed right now. Okay. I feel like they are being forced to know that sacrifices have to be made. They can either stay in this resentful, insecure, hide behind material things energy, or they can, renew their commitments, and approach the situation from a standpoint of a different perspective, and that is what this card is forcing them to do in the way that they view love. One thing that never faltered or never wavered or never changed was the way that they feel about you. And from a ex perspective, they feel a sense of surrender now. They had to put their feelings on hold to focus on these other areas. Okay. I feel like there's other things in their life that took precedent. Not that you're not important, Cancer, but this hangman in the heart is really telling, because they're going through major shifts right now. I feel like they could be putting they're told to put the feelings for you not off, but to the side, which technically they did, because the hangman is the Two of Cups, your bond is to the side. Their heart, not just the way they look at romantic love, but the way they look at love, period, is they have to surrender to that, because it's being reevaluated, it's being redone. And I believe that they're finally reaching the stage where they're surrendering to their feelings about you that they were previously fighting off. They knew how they felt, but they didn't surrender to them. Do you understand that, Cancer? You can know plenty of shit, but have you accepted it? A surrender is an acceptance, an extreme acceptance. When you get there, I promise you, all of this shit, all of these hiding behind material things, all of that's a personality flaw. They may have done that to you, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. This is how, because this card where it fell, I feel like this is just how they look at love, relationships with period on, like, this is just a part of their personality, and they haven't surrendered to those things that make them hide behind material things. Okay. So reconciliation is here. Okay. But they are not ready necessarily to move forward yet, because they have to get their shit together. If you guys are not together right now, this is why. Past indicates the Six of Cups. You have been someone that had a very beautiful past with this person. They have had some things that happened in their childhood, but a Six of Cups is good things. So I feel like this is you. I feel like this bond is here, and I feel like the Six of Cups is related to this Two of Cups. That's you and their relationship with you and their bond that they have with you. All right. It's never left their mind. Top of the deck. Yeah. The top of the deck indicates that they're going through things, and everything is being renewed. And if they don't surrender, to this, they're never going to really get where they need to be. Okay. Major arcana in this is the Hangman. And so that is what remains. I hide behind material things, is being redone. Is being completely redone. Okay. You could be dealing definitely with a Cancer, Pisces, or a Scorpio. What remains is on the board. Let's go ahead and close out with a truth oracle. And we do have the card of silence. Keep silent, coercion, or hint. This person has been radio silent about this. And I'm going to tell you that a lot of the things that you said, like I say, I get this sense, Cancer, that you knew this shit. And when you brought this up, this person will never admit it, or we're not ready to admit it. But as they continue to surrender and go through this, they're going to tell you. If you have spoken to this person, I don't feel like they're blocked. I just feel like right now, maybe you haven't spoken with them, but I don't feel like they're blocked. But of course, some of you guys could have them blocked because the silence is here. But I believe that they should keep silent while they're going through this. You don't need to know about what the changes that they're going through. If you're interested in reconciliation, the only thing you need to see is the change. Okay. So reconciliation is here. They're in upside down enlightenment, being forced and being guided to shut up, being forced and being guided to surrender to the process so they can be a better person. So if you were wondering why this person hid behind material things, it's a whole lot that you have no idea about. And they were radio silent about it. But the relationship with you was the catalyst for them to make these changes, because ultimately you are what they want. The bond is very important to them, or it wouldn't have come out. And this is a relationship that has been in the works. So you guys either had a relationship when you were kids, or this has been a relationship that has lasted 6 years or longer that you've been in this person's life. And it could be that they've been going through a hangman that entire time, but it wasn't until you walked away where they hit rock bottom, because sometimes little things triggers these bigger things to happen. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. I'll see you in your next one. Bye, Cancer. Hello, Libra. Welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. I am shuffling now. All right. What truth is being hidden from Libra, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth? Thank you, Spirit. You came closer than anyone. Ooh. Libra, this person has extreme willpower. They put themselves through these tests and changes and trials and tribulations. And you were no damn exception, Libra, okay? This person learned a lot about themselves dealing with you. And you stayed and fought the good fight for as long as you could, Libra. And as a result, what's being hidden from you is that you came closer than anyone. The question is closer to what? When I get this, I feel like this person goes through a great deal of hiding who they really are from individuals, not wanting people to know what their vulnerabilities are. They wear a false self mask, meaning that the mask that they wear to the world is false. They hide the self from everyone by hiding behind a mask. And you got closer than anyone of seeing who they really were on the inside. What else do we have for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. They're in love with you, Libra, and you getting closer than any damn one else, than anyone else in their life, has caused a major disrupt in their being, because we're leading with the Ace of Cups. The heart place, the devil is here. Ooh. Wow. And then we have 9 of Pentacles. We're going to leave it like that for now as I break down these 3 cards. Loaded reading. Very, very, very loaded. They're in love with you. They want a brand new beginning with you. And this is a person that has had to test people in the past, because due to some of their past trauma that they have not, you know, because you came closer than anyone. So it's like almost doesn't count, but to them it does, Libra. Now, you being us, Libra rising this here, being cardinal air, I don't give a hell about how I came close, because if I didn't achieve anything other than the same old shit that you do, then what's the purpose? But I'm going to tell you something. To them, it means the world, because they are the person that puts people through these tests. And I believe that they do have devil energy, some Capricorn somewhere in a place. Capricorn moon is here so I can understand, but I don't believe that this is solely Capricorn. I think that they just keep extreme strong mask up, and as a result of that, you know, and I'm shuffling this truth oracle that I'm going to give you at the end, and the card breakup came out. Walking away, separation, and end. I'm going to pull a couple more at the end, but it popped over, so Spirit wants us to know. They drive people away, and people walk away from them when they do that shit that they do. Whatever they did to you, you stayed and fought them, Libra. And I don't even think you know that you were doing that. That shit turned them on. They were extremely impressed with the fact that you stayed and fought, although you didn't even think that you were doing that. You just were fighting for what was right. The natural justice in you were just like, no, this isn't right and that isn't right. But that's what they needed. You stood up to them. Okay. What's interesting also, with the devil being in a hard place, this person is toxic, unfortunately. And I'm going to tell you, in their heart, this is unprocessed trauma. This is everything that you can think of. Okay? Everything that you can think of that would bring a sabotaging energy to a relationship. It is toxic habits. It is, you know, to put in perspective, calling and not calling back. I mean, texting, not texting back, leaving you on red, ghosting, emotional manipulation, toxic addictions. Sometimes negativity, there people are addicted to that shit. They're so used to dealing with adversity in their life that if something is too good, they think that something is wrong with that person. You're the one that looks untrustworthy if you're not treating them effed up like everybody else did. There's people out there, guys, they can't recognize when something is good. And it's a possibility that they were stupid enough to let you walk away until they realized that you broke up with their ass. You like, this shit is stupid. But you did come close to anyone, and to them that says something. And I'm not saying that because of that, that's why they want you back. I think that they haven't told you also about all of these things that they have been going through. They love you. They're in love with you, Libra. And I feel that they're not really far. For those of you who resonate with this person, they're not blocked. They're not, you probably don't talk to them, but this person keeps up with your ass. They're not leaving because they're in the realization now that you survived. Like, a person that has these toxic traits, they have moments where they like, damn, I put Libra through a lot. I think that one of the main things that they struggle with is how to be interdependent, how to be in a relationship with you. And that is a struggle for extreme independent people. I'm going to say I struggle with that in relationships as well. The struggle is not mine and mine alone, but interdependence is very hard to do. How do you remain independent, balanced, and healthy? Okay. In a relationship where some codependence is going to take place because you're in a relationship. So I think that they're showing up as the Nine of Pentacles. This person is, how do I say? They are carry themselves like a single man or a single woman to a fault because the damn devil is in the heart. So they may be naturally selfish. They may be a person that just doesn't realize what it takes and that there are certain things that need to change when you give up those eyes for an us. They sucked at this. They sucked at it, which leads me to believe that this is why you broke up. Just selfishness and things that didn't occur to them. For those of you who thought that they were doing this on purpose, I'm going to tell you, they're so blinded with the devil energy that they didn't even realize how they were coming off. And they drive people away. And to them, it's always the other person's fault until now. Until now. Past indicates, yep. They stayed up all goddamn night. Nine of Swords. Losing their mind. Losing sleep. All of that, Libra, because they know that they screwed this up. I think that even the devil. Look, you heard the analogy. Even the fool makes sense sometimes. Oh yeah, this fool made sense this time because they realized that you were true and you were the one the entire time. This person has been taking care of themselves for a long time. I remember somebody told me that when I pointed out how selfish they were. Well, I've been taking care of me for a long time. Well, if you've been taking care of yourself for a long time, then you the last MF that need to be trying to cultivate a relationship with someone. So maybe you should tell people that when you want to approach them for dating. Hey, I'm a selfish SOB and I've been taking care of myself for a long time. If you leave with that fool, you wouldn't attract nobody. So this isn't for you to give me an excuse. This is for you to change. But and ultimately, we know how that ended. But that's what I'm saying. Top of the deck is an Ace of Pentacles. So we have two beginnings here. We have a new beginning in love. And we also have a new beginning in commitment. This person not only wants to start anew with you, Libra, but they've been through the bottom. They've been through all of the cups with you. And a 10 in the cup suite is good. A 10 in the Ace of Pentacles, a 10 there is really good. A 10 in those other ones are not. Look at that. Independent. I told you, free, lead, and initiative. I told you this person has an issue with being free. They don't know how to be interdependent. That's the thing. That came out in this Truth Oracle. Give me one more. And pet. Yep. Dog, cat, animal friends. That's interesting. Do some of you guys have a pet? This is also pet names. That's interesting. You know what? I'm going to go one step further. Cats are independent and dogs are codependent. Have you heard that? But this says dog, cat, animal friend. So I'm going to tell you. Maybe for some of you guys, they want to adopt a pet with you. They want to go and get a pet that you guys both take care of. I know that sounds weird, but Maybe that's what it is, because I feel like some people do that. They go and get a dog and they share it. Or a cat and they share it. There's something with pets here. You guys let me know. Interesting. What remains is the devil in the heart place. That says a lot. Okay. What is honorably noted is the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. They want a brand new beginning. They're in love with you. And they want to offer you a commitment, Libra. Okay. You did break up with the person. And they were in their feelings about that. They were in their feelings about it. Free lead and initiative. I think that this person, maybe a cat. Cats kind of roam. Dogs can be strays too. Cats are very self-sufficient though. Like cats are sufficient. They have, you know, they want you to clothe them and feed them. And then they want to be left alone until they need you again. Maybe that's this person's personality. Maybe they want a relationship where they can come back to you whenever they want something. And maybe that made you feel like you were a damn vending machine. And all they have to do is come and snuggle up against the machine and you just give them everything. And I feel like they realize that about themselves. And if you haven't heard anything from this person, you will, because they are going to come clean with their desires and what they want from you, Libra. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Capricorn, welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. What truth is being hidden from Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What truth is being hidden from Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What truth is being hidden? There we go. The timing just wasn't right for us. Okay, Capricorn. So this is a person that's coming through, acknowledging the demise of the relationship. It's pretty clear that if the timing wasn't right for you guys, that you guys are no longer together. This individual has hid this from you. And it could be for various reasons, one of which for ego purposes, because there could have been something that you foresaw and foretold and was just like, you know, this isn't going to work. Maybe we need to do this and we need to do that. And they insisted on moving forward anyway for the outcome to be the exact same outcome that you ended up foretelling. And now they're just catching up with that conclusion that the timing wasn't right. Many times, depending on the zodiac sign, I can sense intuitively that some of you guys knew. And these hidden truth readings are always interesting because it's a person that has to see it for themselves and not want to be foretold or forewarned. And then things fall apart. And the reason why the truth is that much more, what's the word I'm looking for? Hard to even tell or hard to reveal is because there is an energy around it of, I told your ass so, and you didn't listen. Okay. Let's see what else we have. What else is there for? Let's go into the tarot and see what the cards have to say. The timing just wasn't right for us is our hidden truth. What else do we have to say? All right. Capricorn, there was a larger story that involved money, legacy, wealth, and other things going on. You wanted a traditional relationship, or at least at a very minimum normal, whatever normal means to you. And with the Ten of Pentacles here, this person has a lot of stress. Next card being 10 Swords. A lot of stress. And there's a lot of stress with regards to legacy, wealth, a business, or possibly taking care of an elder. There's an elder in this card. Whenever I see this Ten of Pentacles, I always know my money is wrapped up with your money. It feels like there's a business. Everything that goes on in this business I'm being directly funded from the family. There is a family business, so forth and so on. And then the last card we have being the Emperor. It seems that the timing just wasn't right, and they never even told you what the hell was going on and what caused the stress. So we're going to pay attention to that too. And I'm going to get my clarifying deck to figure it out. But first, I'm going to read it intuitively. So there's some stress with regards to that. Family members, caring for family members, money being misappropriated or something. There could have been something that happens where there was other things that was going on, respectfully so. And as a result of that, this individual could have felt like they had to put their happiness, Capricorn, on hold. Now, here's the thing. You're a wealth of knowledge, Capricorn. You have you're ruled by Saturn. So if anyone knows how to structure something, it's you. But this person didn't tell you. And again, I'm going back into, they kept this from you because there was some things that you didn't know. But if you had known, you would have set the situation straight. And this person had to see it their way. And that is the reason why it went the way it went. Now they're taking the bull by its horns in this Emperor energy and wanted to take control over certain areas of their life, reestablish boundaries and there's been some reevaluations that has went on. And now they're in the process of, reclaiming things that were lost and really standing up and doing what they had to do. Let's go ahead and clarify this Ten of Swords and find out what stress this is. All right, so we have a Six of Wands. So the stress is to appear successful and keeping up a facade of success to you and other people that surrounds them. Eight of Swords indicates that really mentally they were scared shitless and really didn't know what they were doing. And our third card is what? Yeah. They really were evaluating a bunch of things. And they're with this High Priestess at the top of the clarifying deck and the Magician coming in the past position. They abused their power. They were given all of the tools to be successful and they fucked it up. Excuse my language. They just did. They messed it up. And I feel like as a result of them messing it up, they didn't want to face you. Okay. So the reason why they were stressed out is because they tried to come in and make order out of chaos in some type of family, financial type of situation. And they just didn't do that at the right time. They could not do all of that, screw their money up, almost lose their business, lose a bunch of money with the family, argue with the family, have all this coming crashing down on them, and manage a relationship with you as well and put you first. So they have all of these other things going on, and this person isn't the type of person that can even walk and chew gum. So with that being said, you would have thought that it could have been as simple as, hey, Capricorn, I'm dealing with X, Y, and Z, honey, baby, boo-boo, whatever, I'm sorry. But no, because a lot of this was wrapped up in their own ego and a lot of stuff that you did not know with this High Priestess. They didn't listen to their intuition and their own greed and misdirection and not following other people's guidance is what got them in this trouble. And I'm going to tell you that some of you guys directly gave this person some advice and they didn't listen. So to have to face you, you'd be surprised at how many people don't want to face up to the music. All right. So that is what attributed to their stress. Keeping up a facade that everything was okay, knowing damn well it wasn't. Past indicates the Tower. Something that they stuck their money in came crashing down. It could have been some type of investment. It could have been something. But at the same time, this relationship came crashing down. So did everything else around them. So the timing wasn't right for anything. But you best believe that they went out of their way to make sure that that business and that money was together first. This person manipulated something, lied about something, and just became so overwhelmed with dealing with their own personal demons and things that they did to cause their own demise They didn't want to face you and have to listen to your mouth as well, which makes for a very selfish person. Okay. Top of the deck, which indicates present energy, is the Eight of Wands. So Capricorn, this person is going to be coming to some quick conclusion and reaching out to you, Capricorn, for quick move and communication, email, text message, phone call. The timing wasn't right for you then, but they definitely want to explain this Tower, and they want to explain the past, and now they are moving in an energy of the Emperor to put their life and pick the pieces back up. What remains here is the Tower and the Emperor. An honorable mention here is they're going to advance to the Ace because they're at the Ten of Pentacles. So once they take the bull by its horns and reevaluate everything, they're gonna advance to the Ace of Pentacles. And if I take this, turn my main deck around, although I haven't been reading the tops of the decks, the next card down, other than the one that I put down, there is an Ace of Pentacles. So they're very close to getting out of this. It could have been 10 months that went past. It could have been, let's see, 10, 18 months that went past that they've been going through this. But finally, they're at the tail end of this. All right. So I was going to say, when you get to a 10, the next way to advance is the Ace. They definitely want to move forward with you. We're going to end this with a truth oracle. What do we have for Capricorn? And we have photographs, photo, memories, souvenir, and card. This person has been looking at your cards, what you have given them. Any souvenirs, photos of you, Capricorn. Been thinking about memories that you guys share. Did you go out of town and bring them any souvenirs, any birthday cards that you signed and gave to them? All of that is what they're thinking about right now. So the timing wasn't right for us then, but now they're planning quick move and communication, reaching out because they are reminiscing, and they reminisce over you. When they reminisce over you, my God. So this person is going to be reaching out quickly. Okay, what remains is the Tower and the Emperor. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Capricorn. It is always a pleasure, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Pisces, welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth Oracle. Hidden Truth reading. Let's get into this. What is the truth that is being hidden from Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is the truth that is being hidden from Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? The truth that is hidden from Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The truth. Oh my goodness, Pisces, you got two. One is upright. You were the best thing in my life. And one is crossing. My life is not as together as it seems. All right. So we're going to put one over the other. Pisces, this person has realized that you were probably the best damn thing that happened to them. Okay. And that's being hidden from you because they tried to make it seem like they were all together. My life is not as together as it seems has come out. This person walked away from you like they were Beyonce or somebody. Like, you know what? You screwed up. You jacked up. They tried to put everything off on you. But in actuality, Pisces, it's not that way. This individual is realizing that whatever the hell they saw in you, what's crossing is that if their life was not together as it seems the entire time, and you were the best thing that happened to them, then that means that, unfortunately, this person is not happy right now without you in your presence, okay? This person tried to make it seem like they were together, and that was falling apart in front of their eyes. It fell apart. And what is hidden from you, period, point blank, is that you were the best thing that in their life, and they tried to make it seem like they had such a good life without you, and that was not true. What else do we need to say about this? See what the tarot has to say. Leading with an Ace of Wands. As a result, they want a brand new passionate beginning. They miss you intimately as well, Pisces. They want that back. And in the heart place, we do have a Six of Pentacles. This individual wants to bring balance back to a once out of balance situation. Still hasn't said anything about truth and revealing the truth, but this is hidden. And then the Knight of Pentacles. I think given the situation, they are desiring to take things slow. We will see what the past and present reveals, but let's go ahead and break these down. They realized that being away from you, Pisces, that the intimacy was amazing, that they thought that they had it together, met you, perceived that everything in their life was falling apart, then decided, you know what? This isn't as bad as I made it seem. So what's crossing you with the best thing in my life is my life is not as together as it seems. So we have two cards that talks about life. Let's focus on that for a second. So I don't think that when they removed you from their life, they realized what type of impact you had. And I think that although they were not true, they were not 100% honest about things in their life not being as together as it seems, they still downplayed tremendously, because I would say 50% of that is that they were unaware. Pisces, I will say that. Just how much of an impact you had to begin with. So I feel that they had a lot of opportunities they had a lot of time on their hands to miss your intimacy. There is a thing here with your intimacy here. Balance is here. There was a lot of imbalance between you guys. It was because they pretended to have it all together and they didn't. And they tried to make it seem like that you were the one that was all over the damn place, when in actuality, they probably in some cases were worse than you on an emotional level. And then when you came in and touched them in the way that you did, I don't think that they were expecting for you to have as much as an impact as you had. We're looking at Six Pentacles. Six Pentacles indicate a balance. There's been some things that was imbalanced in the past. And I feel like with this being in the heart place, this is really letting me know, 100 grand, that this individual definitely wanted to, or wants to, bring things and put things back into balance. How do I know? Because a Six of Pentacles talks about that. And being in the heart place definitely lets me know, because Pentacles obviously talk about the commitments. It talks about, things that are grounded and rooted. A Six of Pentacles is generosity. So there was a lack of that on their side, possibly. Community support, sharing. Okay. From an ex perspective, a Six of Pentacles, in the heart is, they realized that the relationship was a good one. They realized that you guys supported each other in various different ways, and they didn't fully appreciate that until they lost you. They want reconciliation, Pisces, so that's going to be up to you. But they realized that you weren't the best thing in their life. And that Six of Pentacles kind of coincides with what card is being reflected in our heart. Knight of Pentacles is another nod to taking things slow. They want to let you know how serious they are. They don't want to come off like they are trying to rush things. Au contrary, they really are coming to a standpoint of, I know that I basically scared you. I scared you, and I had you under this impression that, I was so much more put together than you were. And in actuality, that's not the case. I think that this time they met their match, Pisces. Probably not in wit. They are a little bit more courageous, but they'll walk away and pretend. But I think that, they finally met their emotional match with you. And now they have to come down off of that high horse that they put themselves on in that pedestal and come down and really bare their soul to you. Past indicates the lovers. So yes, there could have been multiple options in love, Pisces, but I think that this is speaking to the spiritual, the deep spiritual connection that they share with you. And this is our first major arcana. And the top of the deck is the Page of Cups. If I look at the card one more down, I am looking at a Nine of Cups. This person is severely craving you sexually. They miss your intimacy. It wouldn't matter what it is. Your smell, they miss all of that. Everything that makes you a Pisces, they miss. This Page of Cups is speaking to them expressing that to you. They're going to express this Ace of Wands to you. They're going to tell you exactly how they feel, and they're going to tell you that you were the best thing in their life, okay? What remains here is the Lovers. Now I am going to go in with the Truth Oracle and see what it is. Yep, reconciliation came out. Can't make that up. This person is ready for reconciliation. Repair, cure, understanding, and concession. And whatever it is that you feel that you want to do, however you want to do it, they truly don't care. They don't care, Pisces. They want reconciliation. You were the best thing in their life, and they're not intending on losing you at all. Major arcana is the Lovers, deep spiritual connection. I know you feel it too. This person wishes to reconcile, and they plan on reaching out and letting you know. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. And Pisces, I will see you in your next one. Bye, guys. Hello, Aries, and welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. This is going to be, again, for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into this. What truth is being hidden from Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What truth is being hidden from Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? We have, I feel you even though we are apart. Someone else had this, Aries. And I don't remember whether this was the collective reading, but you are crossing with someone, and I should have been tracking these, but they feel you even though you are apart. You are not with this individual anymore. Intuitively, they still feel your presence, a very big presence in their life, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. They didn't realize the impact you were going to have in their life until obviously you guys walked away from one another. Or you walked away. I do feel that there was a difference, they thought, in the way that you guys interacted with one another. There was a difference in emotional maturity. There was a difference in what you guys needed. I feel like you guys were not on the same page. It is a possibility that this individual did not think that you guys were for one another. And I feel like, Aries, they were the one that initiated this breakup. What does the tarot have to say about this? I feel you even though we are apart. What do we have to say? What more do they want to say? Yeah. They did. They were the ones that decided to turn their back on this. And right now, I feel like they had time to figure things out. In their heart, what's also being hidden is that they really want to be romantic with you, but there's a truth here. There's a truth here. They contradict themselves because on one hand, they're in the Four of Cups. They could have felt like you were bored with the situation too, but I'm going to clarify that because they feel you even though you are apart. But they were the ones that walked away from this, okay? They walked away from it. And I believe that there was still a cup of love on the table, and they were the ones that walked away. Heart places contradicting you know, what actually happened. Why is this Four of Cups here? So we're just going to do a quick clarifier, because the heart and the energy, the energy that's out here is a contradiction. On one hand, they don't want a relationship, but on the other hand, they want, you know, to be romantic with you anyway. It's like they may operate better. Just not, yep, look at this. All right, so they hid their feelings. What's clarifying this Four of Cups is the damn Ace of Cups. Look, oh my God, the Four of Cups and the Four of Cups. This is interesting. Aries, this person feels like you didn't want it, so they mirrored you. Give me one more. They feel like you didn't want this, so they tried to match your energy and end up hurting themselves as a result of playing these games. Okay. The Four of Cups is apathy, going within. They broke away, turned their back on the relationship. They mistook something in your mannerism, something in some way that you carry yourself as you not being interested in this relationship. Maybe there were certain parts of it you were not interested in. Maybe, I don't know. I just know that in their energy, what's clarifying this Four of Cups is another Four of Cups. So it's not just them doubling down on that energy. That doesn't make sense. This is them feeling like this is what they were getting from you. So this is what they gave back to you. You'd be surprised at how many people do that. There is a misunderstanding. There is a slight, you know, misunderstanding with a word or a phrase. And before you know it, oh, this person doesn't care about me. You have to understand, you have to consider your source. It could be that this person is processing unresolved hurts. True. But at the same time, they mistook something that you said and they decided to match you instead of being vulnerable with you and finding out what was the culprit or what was behind this Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is here. So it's not like, you know, you were not interested. To some degree, you wanted to be by yourself. You didn't want to be bothered. Again, it could have been you saw them do that. So it was definitely some tit for tat energy between you and this person. You saw it, so you gave it back. They saw it, so they gave it back. You don't feel comfortable with being vulnerable, or you feel like I'm not doing that. But whatever it is, you were not interested in them and they gave you that energy back. This is what it's reading as, all right? What they actually, and it stressed them out. It stressed them out. And what really they wanted to say is that they were in love with you the whole damn time. Just to let you know, a big fat Ace of Cups is here, okay? Knight of Cups, they want to tell you what's on their heart. And what that truth is the King of Swords, so they want to reveal the truth that is in their heart. Yes, they went through a judgment about this tit-for-tat energy. They went through a judgment in the past. The past indicates that. And as a result, they got judged for doing this tit-for-tat crap with you, Aries. Whoever did what, I don't care. They got judgment for racking their brains trying to create a facade, knowing damn well that they loved you more than they let on. And that is what's in the past. And also the first major arcana. And the present energy indicates the Page of Cups. This person wants to apologize to you with a possible reconciliation, okay? Even if you guys don't get back together, they're going to reach out and not only tell you that they're sorry, they're going to speak what's in their heart, because the Knight is associated with this Page. So all of that energy that you didn't get, they're about to give you all of that. So be careful what you wish for, Aries. If you don't want to hear it, it's coming. Let's end this with a truth oracle. And we have Sing. This is the exact same card. You're crossing with one of these. I really should have done. Yeah, I should have wrote these down. I don't know, what was I thinking? Soul, Sing, and Praise and Performance. It was just like, I think you're crossing with the Cancer. I read this card before, and I also got this, the Truth Oracle card. Also, this, I think it was Taurus. This is a person that sings your praises. This is a person that feels like you're their soulmate, Aries. I don't know whether you're talented with singing, whether it's literal, but they definitely go around telling people, you know, like I said, they feel you even though you are apart. So they keep you open and a part of their lives, although you're not there. And they sing your praises. They tell people how great you were. You still come up. There's a lot of things that they appreciate more about you now than they did when you were together. Okay. And what remains here is the judgment. They went through a huge judgment about this, and this is what remains. I feel that you should be expecting some communication from this individual. If not to reconcile, definitely for them to pour their feelings out to you. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and in the pinned comments. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Aries. Hello, Gemini. Welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's get into this. What truth is being hidden from Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth, third shuffle, is being hidden from Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? You're dealing with a stubborn energy. Nothing has come out whenever it takes me longer than 3 shuffles. So I'm going to go and do it again because I do shuffle off camera. What truth is being hidden from Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? I can't stop thinking about you. And this is definitely something this person doesn't want you to know. Why? Ego. They don't want you to know. It could have been that they left you for someone else. It could have been that, you know, they don't want to give you the damn satisfaction of being right. It could be they left you under, you know, circumstances that were not ideal, Gemini, but they certainly don't want you to know. They don't like us minding their business, whoever you clicked on this video for. Let's see what else the tarot has to say about this. Yep, we're leading with death. Some of you guys can be dealing with a Scorpio. That makes sense as to why they don't want you to know. This person is going through some changes, Gemini, and some transformations where things has ended in their life, and those doors that closed open up new opportunities for them to transform. And it looks like once they've done that, they realize the first thing that they went through when they had to deal with that death energy is you. Wow. And then the last card is the Tower. What's interesting about this is that there is an energy, Gemini, of fighting within themselves. There's definitely some changes that they have been going through. And in their heart place is you. They really, what's in their heart is a desire to want to reach out with this Page of Cups to express their emotions to you. Because again, when Spirit came to force death upon them, and this is not indicative of a physical death, but whatever death that they encountered. And I think that this was an ego death. Actually, the first person they saw when they woke up from that sleep was you. This person has reconciliation on the heart, but if nothing else, an opportunity to want to speak their piece. They want to reach out to you and they want to express their heart. Okay. You're going to get a message. Well, it's in their heart. We will see what else comes out. But in their heart place is definitely them wanting to be romantic and share that I miss you, I love you, and their feelings with you. The next card is the Tower. Very much so indicative of what fell apart again. And them finally coming to grips with what fell apart and having a new realization and transformation with this death card that they just went through. That's where they are, and they want to tell you about it. Okay. Past is indicative of the Three of Cups. This individual was much more interested when you guys fell apart and their friends and partying and doing everything else except having to focus on this relationship. During that time, they thought they were missing something when they were in a relationship with you. And as a result of that, they had to come to grips with the reality, which was they can't stop thinking about you. Top of the deck shows the fight. There are people in their environment, friends, family, and I'm going to clarify this fighting in their present energy that makes it utterly impossible. It's so much chaos surrounded around this person, possibly in their home, that they can barely even keep a damn thought. Five of Wands being clarified. There's no balance by the Six of Pentacles. Please clarify this chaos and present energy, this Five of Wands. There is conflict, quarreling, and competition around them. Wow. And then we have an Ace of Cups. They want a brand new beginning and they want another shot at normalcy. This person is in an environment where they live there or whether they're work there that is not great. And then Strength. They're having to use every damn ounce of strength that they have. Flipping this deck over, this individual, this is at home. This is in their home life. I see a mom, I see a dad, I see siblings, I see pets. This is home. Something in their home. You could be dealing with a Leo as well. This person's in love with you and can't stop thinking about you, Gemini. And there's just a lot. And really one of the reasons why is that you bring balance to their life. They realize how much they loved you. And what's being hidden is that this person, I don't think is necessarily ego. I just think that they're not evidenced by this Five of Wands that's in their environment. And we've already uncovered that this is their home. I think the bottom line here is that this person just comes from a lot of unprocessed. They're in an environment that's constantly chaotic, and they have a lot of unprocessed things that goes on with them, and that's really a large reason why they can't stop thinking about the joy that you brought to their life and the balance that you brought to their life. And so I think that this is pretty much putting the nail in the coffin. And what remains, I want to say that a large part of what fell apart is the way they handle things. It's their conflict resolution. They don't have good conflict resolution. Look what they came from. And I'm not making an excuse. Okay? I'm damn sure not making an excuse. But this person comes from a traumatic and toxic family life. And they can't stop thinking about you. The truth oracle that came out to close the reading is talent. Born with features and personality. Gemini, you brought something to the table that they remembered. Your sense of being able to speak about things, your personality. They were raised in an environment that was polar opposite to who you are. They were raised in a competitive, toxic environment where they have to, hold their feelings down and not be honest about what things that they are feeling. And you are very open and have a way of listening and being patient. So they recognize that as a talent, and you made them feel before they ran, you made them feel that they were bigger than what's going on in their life and their family life, and really tried to give them some tools. This may be for younger Geminis who are listening to this too. If you happen to be a little bit more mature than the person that you met. This could be for the younger. I normally don't read for younger people, but this seems like it's a younger energy. So this could be for a 20-something, someone that hasn't really left the nest yet, and they're transitioning from that old state of mind and the way that their family handles things into having to rely on their own sense of self. Or for, anyone who's going through this, it really doesn't matter the age. Because just because you are an adult does not mean that you know or automatically have the tools to get out of something that has affected you, because we all process things differently. Okay. So this is where we're going to end it. Your major arcana is the Death in the Tower. Like, share, subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, Gemini. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Hello, Leo, and welcome to your Hidden Truth reading, September 2024. What is being hidden? What truth is being hidden from Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? I'm starting to understand our connection. You are also crossing with someone. And it could be a Libra. Definitely with Cancer, Libra, or Taurus. Okay. One of them got this card. It's interesting how they're starting to repeat. Leo, this is an individual who you've had an on and off type of relationship with. They say that they're starting to understand the connection now, because the understanding the connection has eluded them in this time that you guys have been together. And you have experienced each other. I do not believe that this is an individual who you are with. I do believe that there was a breakup and you dealt with other people and vice versa. But I think that there was an expectation for what this connection could have been. And I think that they're finally in a position where they're starting to, again, understand the connection, good, bad, or indifferent. When I get this card, I always feel like there is an individual who is just coming around to understanding that the connection is its own thing. And no matter what you guys do to sabotage it or what, the connection is its own thing. And there isn't going to be much you can do with it. What's done is done, and what's there is there. You're either going to honor it or you're going to run from it. It's just as simple as that. And I think that this person has done just that. They have sabotaged it, put it through tests, tried to make it something other than what it actually has really been. And now this person is coming through saying that they're starting to understand what you guys have. All right, what does the tarot have to say? We're leading with 7 Pentacles. This person is in an energy right now, due to their newfound understanding, of reassessing where they stand with you and where this relationship fits in their life, and trying to figure out what they want to do about the new realization that they have. Heart play shows that this person is fine on their own. They have their things going on. They are single, can do what they please, can move how they please and move how they want. But at the end of the day, there's still a connection here that needs to be addressed with you, Leo. So what do we do with this? You know, it could have been fine. You could be further from the truth, but now there is a Queen of Swords here. And this Queen of Swords indicates that although in their heart they're single, there still is a truth that must be accepted, that must be acknowledged. And you have to do something with that truth, because it's utterly bothering them. You can't just, continue to move and act like this isn't a thing. And I feel that the more and more they try to run from it, is the more and more they're going to be forced to actually deal with this. Okay. They are in a state of reassessment right now, Leo. And also in a state of, following their heart. And, do I bother Leo with this? It's funny. The card that has come out as I was shuffling the Truth Oracle, which is the deck that I use to close these readings, Unfinished Business, came out. It's not over. Back and forth and baggage. Yes, there is baggage here. There is an energy of it not being over that's here, and a truth that can no longer be overlooked. Past indicates the Magician. I feel like somebody thought they had power over you, Leo, and they misappropriated or misused that power. And the Magician indicates that they had all of the tools in their arsenal, and they still managed to screw this up. So if you were the Magician, then you had to misappropriate those tools or use one over the other one. Over the other ones, or vice versa. You didn't use the power the way it was intended to be used. Top of the deck indicates that there is a Three of Wands. This person is intending to come back. This person has been reassessing the time and energy that they have invested in you. Okay. And I feel that as a result of that, what they want is a reconciliation and a chance to finish the business that never had an opportunity to be finished. Present energy shows that they are in an energy of looking forward in the future and trying to see how they can cultivate and move things into fruition, how they can manifest this. Okay, this is interesting. Only major arcana here is the Magician and message. Yep. Communication, records, call records, instant messaging. This person is going to reach out to you and they're going to tell you that they're starting to understand this connection. They're going to tell you via message that they've changed, that right now they're forward focused, and they're going to mainly discuss how they manipulated you in the past. This was something that more than likely, Leo, you guys argued about, and they swore you up and down that this is not what they did. I have no idea what you're talking about. I did not do this and I did not do that, but you knew better. And I believe that it can be said that the reason why this connection fell apart was due to their manipulation in the past. I'm going to go ahead and clarify what they manipulated. Clarify the Magician. Wow. That came out in reverse. So the Nine of Pentacles that shows upright in their heart came out in reverse. So they manipulated you. Why? Wait a minute. Why is all of these coming out in reverse now? They manipulated you into thinking that they were really single and they were not. I'm sorry, that they really wanted to be independent and they were not. I think they created situations because they wanted you to validate them. I know that sounds weird. Like they put themselves in situations where they isolated, but they were not actually in a Nine of Pentacles energy. And also they kind of put themselves in a situation where they were like, I'm thinking about things in the Four of Swords, like I'm quietly contemplating my next move and blah, blah, blah. That's in reverse as well. Au contrary, they've been losing sleep over this. So they had you under an impression that they were nice and balanced and everything was fine and you were on the same, that they were on the same page as you because they didn't want to look weak. But in actuality, they were manipulating you the entire time. The world also came out as a result of that. They want to integrate. This is upright, clarifying this Magician. They wanted more than what they led on. It's like, what do you do with that? This could be a person that was insecure and did not know how to stand out there on their own. You'd be surprised at how many people do that. Top of the clarifying deck is deception. Yep. And the bottom, indicating the past of the clarifying deck, is the Empress. So what they manipulated you with in the past was to basically, they were afraid to let you know that they wanted this. And I honestly don't get this out of people. I don't understand why it's easy for you to not stand on your truth and to run and hide and think that you're giving me an energy that you think I'm doing, or you know, give me back something. And really that could be furthest from the truth. It is utterly retarded, but that is what this person did. And yeah, you may think, well, how is that abusing power? Because they manipulated you into thinking that they had something that they didn't. And in actuality, they were very upset and they were they were under a lot of stress, and they didn't want you to know that. Why? Because they're immature, emotionally immature, Leo, and they mean well, but this person could be younger than you. They definitely played games and manipulative tactics to make you think one thing when really it was something else going on. This person feels like there is unfinished business. Please look out for communication. I think they're going to message you. It says message. This is going to be a text message type of situation. Again, the card that remains is the Magician. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, Leo. Virgo, welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus. What truth is being hid from Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth? Thank you. Finding the truth crushed me. Ooh, Virgo. There was a truth that this individual found out that you are no longer with anymore, and it crushed this person, but you had no idea that it crushed this person. When I see this card, typically it's an energy of this person was doing something crazy. They were doing something crazy. They were doing something to you. Once you fought back, or you gave them their energy back, or they found out, you know, that you were constantly, or you were doing something to Virgo, it crushed them. There is, you know, connotations intuitively that something took place that had no business taking place between this person and another person, or whatever they were doing behind your back. But we also know that two wrongs don't make a right. Intuitively, I am feeling like you got your groove back. You got, you know, you got your truth back. You got courage to finally get out of a situation. But there was still something that was withheld from them. And as a result, they feel like there was a truth that crushed them. I'm not picking up that there was anything that you did. I feel like you gave this back. But let's find out what the tarot has to say. Finding out the truth crushed me. Ooh, okay. Well, when we're leading with the devil, that may change a little bit, because the devil is going to automatically bring, oh yeah, you walked away from them. You walked away. I think Virgo. Okay. So this person had toxic ways. This person came in, and this person definitely had toxic ways. They didn't treat you right. They were very toxic. Possible addictions, drinking, drugs, so forth and so on. And you dealt with that, Virgo. You dealt with that. You overstayed your welcome for a long time. I feel like you emotionally gave up on them, but you didn't leave. You gave up or was disconnected emotionally, because the heart place does show the Eight of Cups. Now, I'll tell you, they gave up on this. They definitely stayed in this relationship with you, and they had checked the hell out. They were somewhere else, and they left the 8 cups stacked up, but they were stepping out on you. So they could have definitely been cheating and lying. And the 4 of Swords is here. So I feel like they were quietly contemplating how they were going to leave this relationship. I think the truth that they found out is that you took your power back. Past indicates the 10 of Swords. I don't know how they thought that you would have been happy to stay in a relationship. It almost feels like this person is they found out a truth and it crushed them, but it feels almost arrogant and contradictory because it's like they had all this going on in the background and they still expected you to stay. Top of the deck indicates the King of Swords. So there was a truth. And I think the truth is that you knew all the time and that you constantly prepared. There's a point in this where you got to a point where you were like, I know I gotta go. But I am going to go in with my clarifying deck and I'm just going to clarify finding out the truth crushed me. We got, the 10 of Cups. We got the 4 of Cups. We got the 8 of Cups. Yep. I think that you had emotionally checked out as well, although you were there. You kept up the facade that this was one big happy family. But that's what I thought, because that's actually what is coming out here. The 10 of Cups, the 4 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups. All of this is emotions. And all of this is clarifying the actual oracle card, finding out the truth crushed me. So this person had very toxic ways, addictions. They checked the hell out emotionally. Ain't no telling what the hell they were doing. You guys mirrored. So you were in a relationship, but you mirrored. You didn't love them. You were emotionally checked out with the 8 of Cups. They were emotionally checked out with the 8 of Cups as well. But you stayed. You stayed to keep the family together. You stayed to keep up the facade of this happy life, happy wife BS. You stayed. And I think that they expected that. That's probably the reason why they married you to begin with, Virgo, because you were the type of individual who they perceived would stay. But you were getting your groove on too. I believe that, because you didn't just emotionally, like, I know that there's a lot of arrogance with this person. I know they're leading with the devil. I know they have this, I can dish it out, but I can't take it. And you do as I say and not as I do type shit mentality. But the truth of the matter is that would have crushed them is if you wouldn't have been doing something with anybody and you would have just stayed, but emotionally was numb, they wouldn't have cared because you stayed. I think that when you walked away, listen, what's clarifying this truth is you did not just check out emotionally. You didn't love them no more. You fell out of love with them. And that entire time where they out in a devil mentality, the truth of the matter is that you were emotionally connected with someone else. I feel like you kept that relationship going just for the home and the benefits of being in a relationship. But after a while, Virgo, it's reading as if, and of course change it as you see fit, but it's reading as if you took full advantage after a while of all of that hurt and pain, and you went out and found you someone who was your emotional match. And the love and all of that shit was just a facade, this happy life. And you guys, listen, you smile for the pictures, but you damn sure was secretly doing you. And I think that when this person found out that you actually was keeping up a facade, because that's the truth. The truth is that you kept a facade up, but you were not happy. They knew that, but that's not something that you communicated. You just went and snuck and did what you were supposed to do. Does that make you wrong or right? I'm nobody's judge, but I will say that I'm not into keeping up appearances. If I'm not happy personally, you and every damn body else is going to know about it. So, but I understand that every other zodiac sign don't think like that. Like, if I was going to end up leaving you anyway, I'm not going to play no part unless there is a timing issue. So I don't know what this is about, but I know that when you know, other things are involved, it's not as easy, especially in this climate right now, just to be like, I'm chucking the deuces, I'm out. This person definitely felt a betrayal when they found out that you were emotionally connected to someone else. I feel like you matched their energy, but this 4 of Cups, you were completely out of love with them. Like, you didn't, it got to the point where you were just like, no, I'm not just in the Eight of Cups no more. This is what we normally do. We make up, we break up. No, this time I'm not feeling you. I'm not feeling you at all. And this, I mean, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, this is more than the 10 of Cups. This goes beyond the 10 of Cups. If we go to another 2, I am intuiting that as there's a whole nother 2 of Cups somewhere. Okay? Or this person came back, tried to give you a couple of, you were not focused on what was there because you were focused on someone else. Okay? So what remains, let me get these clarifying cards off of the deck, off the spread, the board. And what remains here is the Devil. You know, this person had to find out the hard way, unfortunately. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. They got back what they put out. We're going to go ahead and close this out with a truth oracle. Some of you guys can be connecting with a Capricorn, okay? Yeah, what do we got? We got a couple of cards. We got law, lawyer, judge, and police. Yep. So some of you guys, this person was abusive. You had to get the law involved and you divorced this person. Yep, drinks. This person was an alcoholic. Damn. Coffee, tea, water, liquor. This person, they got drunk and they like to do things that they had no business doing. That's what the cards are saying. So you got the hell out of there. The police had to get involved. You got out of there and you did what you had to do. It could be very specific for someone, but that is what I'm seeing. Law did have to get involved. Police, you went and you filed for divorce. But whoever you clicked on this video for today, you know, with everything that has went on, you're probably not talking to this person. It's really complicated. You did what you had to do. For those of you who didn't run into the arms of another person to get away and you simply, you know, left because you couldn't keep the facade up anymore, I guess the truth that crushed them is that maybe you secretly went and filed paperwork to divorce their ass because you got tired of all of this abuse. Whatever it was, I do see that the Devil is here. The truth oracle is the law is involved. Drinks are here. This person could have been an alcoholic. It could have been verbal abuse. It could have been them cheating. And Lord forbid, physical abuse. So I really don't like talking about that on my channel. But, you know, whatever this truth is that came out, it crushed them, but it's what their asses deserve. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and in the pinned comments. And Virgo, I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys. Scorpio, hello. Welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. All right, this is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. Let's get into this. What truth is being hidden from Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. What truth is being hidden from Scorpio? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Oh no, I'm going to get another one. You found out a truth about something, Scorpio, and it crushed you. You could be crossing with a Virgo. I'm not taking that. Oh, wow. They found out the truth about something and it crushed them. I'm putting this back in because Virgo just got this and these cards are starting to repeat. I feel you leaving me behind is the truth. This person that you are connected with, Scorpio, feels you moving on. Interesting. There has been some tumultuous things that have went on between you and this individual. Somehow you guys always made room for each other. Not the best, but not the worst. I think this time you guys are finally, or you are finally tired of that going back and forth shit. And you're really trying to make an effort to move on with your life. And this person feels it. At least you should, Scorpio. What does the tarot have to say? Let's see. What does the tarot have to say? What are the cards saying? Death. You're changing, Scorp. That's what it is. You're leading in your energy. Death is here. So yeah, you want to get off of this train. You want to get off of the back and forth. You want to get off of that. And you're finally in an energy where you're going through a lot. And the heart place is showing a hangman. You're starting to accept things for as they are. And one of the things that I think you are accepting, Scorpio, here is that one of the things that you are accepting about yourself is how you are. I feel like you're understanding your brand of Scorpio. Does that make sense? And what this person feels is you changing. This person has their own crosses to bear. They feel you leaving them behind. I feel you leaving me behind is what the truth is. And I do believe that that is the truth. And at the end of the day, they've been through a whole lot of changes themselves, and they refuse to accept this in their heart, because this, I feel you're leaving me behind, is directly tied to this hangman that's in their heart. Yeah, this energy, you do lead the energy. So although this is their hidden truth, you're at the forefront of their energy with this death card being your major arcana. So at the end of the day, you're at the forefront of their thoughts. You're at the forefront of their mind right now. And I think that, you know, they haven't quite accepted just the up and down. Well, didn't I say that this was this back and forth, up and down roller coaster type of energy between you two? The moon is the next card. You could be dealing with a fellow water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. This is the major arcana for Pisces and the ruler of Cancer, the moon. So with that being said, you know, you are changing. You are. And I don't believe that, you know, you're at a point where you're willing to give this any more of your energy. Please clarify behind. Yep, death. See, you're changing too. It came right out. I see. That's why when I do my predictive, intuitive readings, I try not to call cards out, because they come out. If you've been reading as long as I do, they come out. They come out. So I feel you leaving me behind. I'm clarifying this truth for you, Scorpio, and you came out. So you are changing. And justice, yeah. You feel like going back and forth with them is not doing you any justice. It's not fair for you. Although you could have been the one that initiated all of this damn going back and forth. But you're finally getting to a point where it's like, if we're not going to be together and you're just going to ridicule me and tell me how fucked up I am all the time, I don't want to deal with that. You have every right to feel that way. You are your brand of Scorpio, you know, and all this going back and forth and holding on, which is what people think that you do. And to some degree, that may be the truth. But you got nothing but major arcanas in both these decks. I'm keeping all of them. Right now, you would rather just be by yourself. You're in hermit mode. You want to just be by yourself and do your own thing. And I feel like you're okay with that. And so if they feel that you're leaving them behind, you kind of are. Because you're just getting to a point where you're tired of the back and forth. So the hidden truth oracle card is being clarified by justice, death, and the hermit. The three cards that came out in their energy is death, hangman, and the moon. You both are going through changes. But see, they haven't accepted the fact that they can't continue to go on doing the same stuff that they've been doing the entire damn time. Past indicates the Ace of Wands. Yeah, you guys just came out of a cycle where you just got back together and the shit fell apart again. It's like, damn, why do we have to keep doing this? But the top of the deck is indicative of the Four of Wands. They still, in their head, feel like they want to be with you, Scorpio. And I feel like, although there's nothing wrong with that, what is it going to give? You know, because it's a toxic cycle and you both are changing. You both are changing. You both are changing. They could have some Scorpio in their chart as well. You guys are mirroring. You want to move on for the better. They want to kind of sit still and do what they've been doing. Okay. Yeah. They hope that things are together. What other truth do we have? Key. Yeah, key people, core of the problem, and past. So this oracle, this truth oracle card that has come out, and it feels like, you know, you would rather, they want to get to the bottom of things, and they're hoping they're gonna message you too. Message has come out, communication, call, instant messages. Person is gonna be sending you a message, Scorpio. So you're gonna have some decisions to make, because you guys just came out of a cycle where, you know, you're going back and forth and you're doing this. Look at this, miss you has come out, shadow, the other side. Yeah, this is toxic. What are you gonna do? What are you going to do about this? This person is hoping you are a key person in their life that is very important to them. And they're going to be sending you a message and letting you know, okay? Those are your truths that, you know, accompanies the truth oracle. They want to get married with this Four of Wands. They want that in present energy. They want to celebrate. They want to go right back into the same cycle. Right back into the same cycle. I think it's something to be said about both of you guys mirroring each other with this death. But when they change, their change is when their transformation, they don't lose sight of you. Does that make sense? Your transformation is very much so, I kind of want to be by myself. You may feel yourself getting tugged back into this old energy, and you may want to leave. And really try your hardest to break free from this. But there's something to be said about, you know, the fact that this person in the daytime can definitely get along without you, but at night it gets hard for this person. Very, very hard, like super hard to deal with this and deal with losing you, okay? And deal with not being with you. But you guys have to get to a point where you are on the same page and vibrating on the same level, or else it makes no sense to constantly keep doing this to each other. Honestly, okay? In closing, you know, again, this person is going to reach out to you. They miss you. They want to start this thing up again. They want to start the toxic cycle right back up again. And maybe, Scorpio, you feel like you're changing and they owe you more than that. So maybe if you do get back with this person, you say, no breaking up. I don't give a hell how hard it get. But to some, I think you guys are alike. Guys are alike. One could even say made for each other. I mean, you both are going through transformations, and although they're slightly different, I think that transformative energy is here nonetheless. So I think reconciliation is possible. It really depends on you. Okay. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe, Scorpio. It is always a pleasure. I'll see you in your next one. Bye, guys. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. This is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. All right. What truth is being hidden from Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What truth is being hidden from Sagittarius? So many things remind me of you. Wow. Sagittarius, obviously, this is an individual who you are not with as they go through their day-to-day lives. There are things multiple things in their day that reminds them of you. I feel like they're pretty much at peace with the way that things has went down. But I'm not getting a strong indication that reconciliation is necessarily wanted. But if it's a hidden truth and they don't want you to know, it could be a reason why they don't want you to know. Maybe you moved on. Maybe they felt like it wasn't relevant to let you know. But we'll see. We'll see, because this is what they're coming forward with. What does the tarot have to say? Leading with, because you guys had a beautiful bond and they still love you. But in their heart, they have tremendous burdens to carry. An uphill battle it was in this relationship. Yep. They are planning on speaking their truth to you. Interesting. So many things remind them of you to the point where it's wearing down their heart. I feel like they've done a good job at, staying away from you and not really saying anything to you and bothering you with this truth and revelation. But, it's starting to wear them down. They see you everywhere, Sagittarius, everywhere. And it's just like, I can no longer do this. I can't continue to not say anything to Sagittarius about this. It's been an uphill battle for them in their heart. They have really dealt with this, Sag. And it has not been easy for them because I do feel that they can have a fiery moon. They pride themselves on not letting you see them weak, which is, complete and utter BS, if you ask me. I feel like adults need to be man and woman enough to accept that rejection and move on, because at least you know how that person feels. And if they say no, that's all they can say. I think that when people say, well, go ahead and do it, all the person can say is no. You don't realize how much, what percentage of the population really has a problem with that whole no thing. People don't want to be told no. They'll be like, forget it. Rejection is crazy. It's like, I feel that it's interesting where you're like, you don't want to apply for something. Let's just say you think you're not qualified for it because you don't want somebody to tell you that you don't qualify. But there's so many things that goes along with that. And you have to sometimes consider the source, so I'm using, applying for a job as an analogy of, how people really don't want the rejection. I don't think you're going to tell them no, but people don't also want to be held accountable either. As I was sitting here, shuffling the truth oracle that I'm going to close this reading out with, you did get the card, roll the dice, take a chance, a risk, and a leap of faith. They're taking the chance by coming towards you. It's something that they're going to do because they're being worn down. Their mind is wearing out their heart. It reminds me of the Nika Costa song, I Gotta Know. And she goes, my mind is wearing out my heart, so I'm letting my guard down because I think I finally found somebody, but I gotta know. This person is being worn down with all of the things in their day-to-day, every day that reminds them of you. Past indicates the Four of Pentacles. Yep, they got in their own way. They refused to look at the bigger picture. They were stingy. They were stubborn. They wanted things their way. Mine. This is a selfish, stingy, closed-minded individual that you dealt with. And present energy is showing that now they want to take that Four of Pentacles and they want to now move a pentacle slowly, steady, and cautiously towards you and see if you bite. They want this to go slow. There are no major arcana here. Give me a truth for this. Give me a hidden truth. Letting go. Yep. Surrender, open, give up, and release. I think what they actually are doing is taking a chance to come towards you. And now they're giving up their need to control. They had to control the narrative all because they didn't want to face the possible rejection of you, Sagittarius, which again, I'm not saying that I don't understand that. I just think that that is just utterly crazy that they would go through so much. But there's honestly a bond here. They're in love with you. I'm going to go ahead and go in with my clarifying deck. And I think the card that I'm choosing to focus on is the Two of Cups. Clarify the Two of Cups. Yeah. That's being clarified by death. This love transformed them. You would think, okay, so what, Marv? They looking at stuff and things are in their day to day, and it reminds them of me. Big deal. But I don't think it's as easier than that. I think that they fell in love with you, and their need to control things with this Four of Pentacles time back to the bond, their need to control the narrative just utterly probably pushed you away and turned you off. Death in the Tower, it came crashing down. This relationship came crashing down, and they were in love with you the whole time, and they panicked because they loved you and they didn't quite know how to handle things. Yeah. What they wanted with you, Sagittarius, was, you know, forever. They did. And they knew that you didn't feel the same way. This is what they're thinking. I know Sagittarius doesn't want me like this. So they sabotaged shit and tried to control the narrative and so forth. The top of the clarifying deck is the Eight of Swords. They were scared shitless. They were scared that you were going to end up letting them down. So they sabotaged the relationship and ended up letting themselves down. So the only major arcana is in the clarifying energy, which is interesting. Honorable mention is this Two of Cups, indicating the love and the bond that you guys had. But I think that, you know, they know that they had to change. And they know that if they didn't change, then they were never going to have another opportunity for another chance. So now they're rolling the dice. They're going to take a chance. They're trying to surrender to their feelings in this connection, and they're going to go for it. So expect somebody to reach out to you for reconciliation, and try to get this show back on the road. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective. Sagittarius, is always a pleasure, and I'll see you in the next one. Aquarius, welcome to your September 2024 Hidden Truth reading. Okay, there's a card. Let's see. Let's get into this. What is being hidden from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is being hidden from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? What is being hidden from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? What is being hidden from Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Okay. Wow. I'm afraid to contact you. Crossed by, I lost myself for a little while. Woo woo. Aquarius. I was going to say Sag. I apologize. Aqua, this person is afraid to face you. This has been the theme. I can't wait to go into my commentary. They're afraid to face you. And I find that this is a thing. It is mind-blowing to me how adults are afraid to face the music. These are people that have children and all of this. You want to teach your child, you know, one thing about what they should do, and you walking around afraid to face someone, but they lost themselves for a little while. They got caught up, Aquarius. They got caught up there. They got caught in an energy of feeling like they were above the law and spiritual laws. And what's looking back at me? Look, a Three of Swords. They invited people into this connection. They're afraid to contact you and face up to that. They're being a coward, although they were not too cowardice to break your heart. What else does the tarot have to say about this? They had all the courage in the world to mistreat you, but now they don't have the courage to contact you and speak their truth. What does the tarot have to say? Yeah, they're afraid. They're stuck right now in a Two of Wands. This is power. This is being at a crossroads, because in their heart they know they effed this truly up. And the Tower is here in the hard place. They know a restructuring needs to be done. That this thing needs to be torn out the frame. They know that in order for it to work. Yet they don't make a move. They want this to be successful. They think that they can be successful, yet they do not take the necessary steps to do what they need to do to repair this. And they are being a coward about contacting you. Whatever this was, it was unforgivable. But this 2 is tied to this 6 of Wands. So somewhere in their mind, they feel that this will be okay, which is interesting. They feel it'll be okay. It'll be okay. I don't know about this time, Aqua. This person is stuck at a crossroads. They need to take action. They need to come and be the cleanup man or woman and clean this up in order for it to be successful. But yet they sit here and they act as if they don't have to do it yet, or they act like this isn't a timing thing. Past indicates the Page of Pentacles. They tried to reach out to you with something tangible in the past. You didn't buy it. They wasn't expecting that. I feel like now that I'm getting into the past, this kind of changes the trajectory of the reading. Some of you guys, this person has already tried to contact you in the past and extend an olive branch. And when you shut them down, they were not expecting that. The top of the deck does show the Sun, and one more card down is the 8 of Wands. They're coming in quick and fast with quick moving communication. The Sun is indicative of the fact that they're happy and you make them happy. One of the happiest cards in the tarot. However, this person is immature. If you're expecting them to come in with some clarification and a real understanding as to why they did what they did, you're not going to get it. I can tell you that right now. I am going to clarify why they are afraid to contact you. Why is this here? They're afraid to contact you because they know when they contact you, they have to have a real plan for the future. They're afraid to contact you to face the music. They know that they have to explain themselves for why they left you out in the cold. 3 of Wands to the 5 of Pentacles to Temperance. They're afraid to contact you because you've already given them a chance with the Temperance over and over again, and they screwed them all up. Top of the deck is the Magician. One more card down is the Sun. You've given them several chances. They've misused their power with that Magician over and over again. And then at the bottom of the clarifying deck is the Knight of Swords. They had the nerve, on top of all of that, Aquarius, to not know how to talk and to get snippy and short and impatient in the past. That's why they're afraid to face you. That's why. You've given them chance after chance, and they still screw it up. Happiness is here twice, though. I'm going to tell you, they are happy with you. Clarifying deck is showing me major arcana of the Magician, the Sun, and Temperance. Main energy is showing me the Sun and the Tower. They took your kindness for weakness. That's what they did. But you know about these repeating cards. You're mirroring each other. So, you know, we're not doubling down. We are doubling down on energy. But I mean that if there's 2 suns here, one is just for you. So this person did make you happy as well. Or you were happy and content with something. But with this Magician, they manipulated this. They manipulated the situation. What truth do we need? I'm going to go ahead and close this out with a truth oracle card. You could be dealing with definitely a Leo, a Sagittarius. Finances. Something with their finances. Work, money problem, work, success, and fortune. This person manipulated something with money or did something with money. Cool down, calm, pause, yeah. And they are afraid to contact you or face this because they know you guys have been here before, and something was this time is a little bit harder to come back from. And did you know that there was some type of money issue that they were hiding? Well, now you know. Now you know, Aqua. And we have hold on. Commitment. Yep. Oath, pledge, promise. This particular person, you are already in a committed relationship with them or some type of marriage. or there were promises that was made. Either way, there's some type of financial thing. They either lost their money. This does say fortune, money problems, money problems. So they took time to calm down, or cool down right now. They're afraid to face this. It's just as simple as that. They're afraid to face you. Because they knew that they screwed this up. But I like the fact that you both are mirroring on your happiness, but they want another chance and they want you to trust them all over again after whatever this is, Aquarius. So, wow. That's the hidden truth. Like, share, and subscribe to the Marvelous Tribe. Everything you need is below in the description box for you and your collective and in the pinned comments. Always a pleasure to read your energy, Aqua, and I'll see you in the next one. Hello, guys. This is going to be my hidden truth commentary. And I isolated a bunch of the cards that I can remember off memory, just so I can let you know what I thought about it. Now, this hidden truth oracle deck has a lot of cards in it. And one of the things that I noticed kicking off September is that a lot of these cards are about, I want to say 95%. Maybe I say 98%, because there's only a couple. But everything had a reconciliation connotation to it. Everyone had an actual truth that was some type of admission of guilt. That lets me know that there's going to be some reconciliation going on. That lets me know that a good majority of you are dealing with exes and happen to come to grips with individuals who hurt you in the past and who may be making their way back. I lost myself for a little while. I'm afraid to contact you. My life is not as together as it seems. I hope that you can forgive me one day. I'm starting to understand our connection. That I know came out twice. I feel you leaving me behind. Virgo got this one. Finding out the truth crushed me. I can't stop thinking about you repeated itself a couple of times. You were the best thing in my life. So many things reminded me of you. This was Sagittarius, this card. I hide behind material things. You came closer than anyone. I know I messed up everything. The timing wasn't right for us. Sometimes I stay awake thinking about you. You know, these are admissions of guilt, guys. This is individuals who realize that at one point they screwed this up. And it's interesting that this is where everyone's energy went. All of the people that you were connected to in some shape, form, or fashion, maybe about 98% of the people who's going to listen to this particular reading this week for the month, their, energy is fluid, and these are timeless readings, is going to experience some type of reconciliatory type of energy. And that also was true in the actual collective reading at the top of this. That's for anyone. The zodiac specific readings, as well as the breakout channels. Every one of those cards that I just pulled back out the deck was based upon memory. And just about all of them say the same thing. So, my final thoughts about this particular reading is just interesting how seasons bring things about. Traditionally, we think Mercury retrograde brings your exes back and yada, yada, yada. But I want to say this is the beginning of next week or sometime next week. Post shadow for Mercury retrograde should be over. The planet actually has already woke back up, but there's a post shadow period. So I would say the second week of September-ish, that is going to be over with. So we can't blame it on Mercury retrograde. I don't know what energy I'm picking up, but I'm happy to be picking up an energy where people are trying to be held accountable and admitting guilt. I mean, there's a lot of other cards in this deck. Some of them in here are pretty brutal. Like, for example, I knew exactly what I was doing. I left you when I I left when I saw you with someone. You know, we both know that I'm not the one for you. There's some crazy stuff in here. It's not just, you know, this whole deck being admissions of guilt. It could have went another way and it didn't. So, you know, and then the truth oracle, you know, there was a lot of roll the dice and finances and silence and commitment and a cool down period. You know, addictions came out, you know, divine timing for some people. There was individual people singing your praises, your praises, collective, and in my breakout channels as well, that came out a couple of times, you know, where your exes are going around realizing who you are and what you've done and singing your praises to individuals, you know, and really don't have a bad thing to say about you because they know they screwed it up. So this is going to conclude my commentary. I've been wanting to do this for a while and kind of give a wrap up of what I've seen, and because some cards want to come out. One card that I can definitely say that tried to come out before I end this was wait a minute. It was, hold on, I'm going to tell you. This one tried to come out a couple of times and I was just like, no. I think about you all the time, or something like that. It was a card that talked about that. And I was just like, no. Oh yeah, here we go. I feel you even though we are apart. I want to be more than just friends. That one was one. Hold on. This one was another one too. Sometimes I stay awake at night thinking about you. But there was another one, and you know, sometimes I can't stop thinking about you. This was a very popular card. So that's going to be my card of the month, this particular one. I'm not going to do another hidden truth reading until next month. But this is definitely the card of the month. This is the card of the month. I can't stop thinking about you. So I want you guys to be aware that there are definitely, you're running through these individuals' minds, and I'm predicting, it's going to be a bit of a prediction that regardless of what the situation is, a good majority of these individuals who you clicked on these videos for, they do intend on reaching out to you. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed the videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for checking this commentary out, and I'm out. Bye guys.